So, welcome back to BRG's KSP. We are exactly where we left off, and we're just going to try and launch and get back into orbit and see if we can do it without me faffing around. In 3, 2, 1, and lift off. And we start that little gravity turn just now. Just get it over a little bit, and see if we can't chase it over a little nicer than we managed to last time. Again, not wanting to go too far, but not wanting to go too shallow. That was the problem we had last time, so that's that stage done and gone. And we are off. I did forget to adjust the sound again, so apologies for that, people. That's on me again. As usual, I'm making mistakes. So, yeah, we'll get back down, we'll get back up into orbit, or we're going to attempt to at least this time. We're almost far over enough at the 10 kilometre mark, but not quite enough again. Oh well, is what it is, folks. You must be used to this by now, watching me be absolutely useless. Just veering off course a little bit as well, which is making me a little bit nervous. We're going to burn this stage out before we switch to the other view and see if we can't effectively manage to get ourselves into orbit now. I think one of the other problems that we're having is we're not carrying enough fuel because we've added that extra bit of mass with that other unit and it's not really doing its job. So let's just try and keep this here while we go. I'm keeping my eyes down here on the bottom left at this yaw control to see how much SAS is trying to fix where we're going straight into the next stage. And we shall just get back on our prograde vector a little bit. We'll press the M key, get out into the map view and see where we are. Let's get our resources up as well so we can see that. And 30,000, so not as high as we were last time, but we may be able to push out far enough whilst gaining enough height. So just going to leave this here and see where it gets. I'm going to keep the video recording so you can watch it all unfold. Or implode, do whatever it is that it wants to do. I'm starting to think we've got a bit too much mass and not enough fuel, and are we gaining operation? Look at our prograde vector that says which way we're travelling, and we're not travelling in a direction conducive to getting us anywhere. Let's push that up there and see if our prograde vector won't come back to us a little bit as we plough through this fuel. Now, it doesn't look like it's having a great deal of effect, but I don't want to slow it down. I would have thought that would have started to raise our prograde vector, and it really hasn't done a very good job of doing so. We're at 100 fuel and we're only at 40,000. In fact, we're screaming through the fuel once again. Let's get back to our prograde vector and let's just see how this ends up. If this doesn't work, it's not going to work, I can see it's not going to work. I will go back to the drawing board and I will have a quick look and see what we might be doing wrong. Maybe add a little bit more fuel in for this stage, and maybe even try the even bigger rocket boosters, because we're not spinning out anywhere near as much as we were, which is a good thing. You know, it is a good thing. But yeah, it's just not going to be enough fuel to get us to where we want to go, and for some reason our prograde vector isn't coming back to us, even though we're burning out this way. We're literally facing this way and burning, well away from the vectors that we should be. Going to close that down quite quickly. Let's walk to it and see if our 13 units of fuel. I mean, that's just a joke. Ooh, that's not going to work. It's just not. You know it's not. Why are you even trying, I hear you ask? Well, because it's me and I like to test things thoroughly. We're going to try even bigger rocket boosters on the next one, and we are going to attempt to get this done properly, because I'm getting a little bit fed up with failing all the time. It's quite embarrassing. So let's go ahead and burn out the last of that fuel, keeping our apparatuses just in front of us. And we're not going to get anywhere, so let's revert that flight back to the vehicle assembly. Let's change out those solid rocket boosters. Apologies all round, folks. I'm not doing very well here once again. I'm sure it's because of the mass. I'm almost entirely positive that's what's causing the issues for us here. So we'll pop 2 of these on, if I can get it to work. She shot off on me. We'll strut them up, nipple them up. Get that, and that didn't work, that completely missed the part. Come on. What's going on here then? Urgh! Yeah, they're on. They're in the right place. Let's take this little strut nodule that's been left behind and let's attach it up here. So that's those on there. Let's get our favourite little nipples out. Could have been that as well. That could have been creating more drag. I forgot the nipples. Mark 3. Save that. Let's make sure Bill hasn't tried to jump back in. He hasn't. Thank you, Bill. And let's just put these in the right part. We're not going to thrust limiter them at all. We're not going to do it. We're not doing it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though quickly while I'm here. Let's come out and see if we can't turn this bloody volume down, because that's driving me mad. It's just that little bit too loud. Spacecraft. That's probably going to help a lot. We'll apply that and break the video. Okay, video's broken. I will come back and we will start again shortly. So what you should be seeing here is a 25-minute video of me building rockets, tweaking rockets, mainly playing with solid rocket boosters, just to try and get up and safely into orbit and stuff. But me being me, derp, I managed to delete the video out of my recycle bin, and I've tried for too long to try and get it back again, and Chrome won't let me install certain programs, my antivirus won't have it, my anti-malware won't have it, so I've lost it, the whole fucking thing, which is a disaster, and you've missed out on content, for which I apologise. It is literally 25 minutes of me just building different types of rockets just to get this mission complete, and you're not going to see it, and I'm really, really sorry for that. But yeah, there we go. BRG at its best. Me being me and just stupid, tit, all the other things. So yeah, tiny little interlude here just to explain my retardation. Another word that I've made up, maybe? I don't know, don't care. Yeah, I'm going to carry on with the video now. Yeah, enjoy! Sorry. So, pink screen of death all dealt with. Let's hit the retrograde marker. I've no idea why it's showing us these. I really don't. I've never noticed that before. I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but we're not going to pay any attention to it. We're on our retrograde marker. Let's just have a burn and let's try and... Oh, too far. I was going to hopefully try and land us back at KSP. I don't actually know how to do that. It's not something I've ever been successful at before in the past. But we're going to burn out to way over here into the sea, and we'll see what we shall see. There's definitely a pun there, definitely a pun. I very nearly didn't collect a science experiment, which would have failed the other part of the mission, and I've got pink screen of death again. Please fulfill the mission. No, because we're not orbiting. So basically I was a giant tit. I've just held down F9 and it hasn't done anything, and I don't have enough, so guess what we're going to do? Pink screen of death. We're going to revert flight. I'm not missing out on that mission. Revert to launch. I know, I'm really, really sorry. Fast forward the video, and in fact I don't even need to fast forward the video. I'm going to do it off screen. Yeah, I'll just do it off screen. We'll get it done, get back up there and complete the experiments correctly, and I'll take up the thermometers while we're at it. That would make some sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we'll revert that to vehicle assembly. I'll get the thermometers back on there. We'll end this episode here. Apologies for how crap that was. I don't say crap, it's good fun to watch. I'm sure it must be good fun to watch. I'm enjoying making them, so they can't be too terrible. Please excuse me, I'm very, very sorry. Let's get the thermometers on here. We can't put them on there. We can't put them on there. This is just irritating. Okay, let's get 3 of them on there and see if we can't just Where are the other ones? Come on, balance out. There, there, and there. Okay, we've got the thermometers on there. That's ready to go. We know we can do this. I will dive off screen. I will get this mission done. Come back. Or I may... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do my usual. I'll say in the video here, and then I'll add just a few second clips from when I'm actually redoing the mission. So when I get up there into orbit, I'll redo the mission completion, do the science experiments, do the Kerbal experiment for the other mission, and then the video will end there. Alright, okay. I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Hello. So here we are. We got our orbit. First time. Fucking perfect launch. Absolutely brilliant. Almost circular orbit. 134 against 129. So let's get in quickly. Let's do the thermometer read. Where did I put the thermometers? I can't remember where I put thermometers. Did I actually put thermometers on this, or did I just retard it? Yeah, I definitely did. I remember now. So log temperature. Nice. We've already done it. That's why we didn't put them on there. Oh well, not to worry. Let's do our crew report. Let's get that done. We'll take that. Why is that not? Orbit. Provide by the moon. Science dot from space around transmit or recover scientific data from around Kerbal. Okay, that's fine. Well, we've taken a crew report. Let's just log another temperature and keep that. Keep that. So that will complete once we land again, which is fine. Absolutely fine. We have this pink screen. It's really starting to wind me up now. Yep, we did it. We've almost been to our destination. She's happy, so that's fine. So let's discard that. We're away. We've done that. Can we? I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's keep our resources on, so we don't run out of electricity. But let's warp to where the sun is shining. Shall we? Please. Just walk down there so that we can see what's going on, and so that we may... What was I going to do? EVA. Let's do a quick EVA. Let's just turn that so that it's into the sun. Where's our module? Where's the actual... There it is. So we're facing the sun. Very nice. And let's have an EVA for Valentina. There she is, EVA. I'm not going to let go just yet, because we've started to spin again. Let's take an EVA report, we'll do that, and we'll board again, because she's not in there looking after it. It started spinning out of control because there was no SAS on. Now there is. Are we at retrograde? Let's turn SAS on, let's turn retrograde. We're there. Have a quick look at the map view, and what will happen here if we burn... No, because we wanted to try and land at KSP, didn't we? That's what we were going to try, which is here. So... with our electric charge, let's turn SAS off and keep hold of our electric charge. Let's warp all the way back round to this, to our apparatus. Rather than our periapsis, we're going to burn our apparatus. They're very close, so it shouldn't make too much difference. We shouldn't be losing too much fuel. We'll be there soon. I mean it. We will. A bit late there. Turn the SAS back on. Let's get to retrograde, and let's start to burn. And let's just bring our periaps down to about there. I don't know if that's going to be too much or too little. I may just do a tiny little bit of prograde adjustment there. Let's see what happens. We've got an idea for next time we try it. We're aiming to land there. We're going to slow down. Let's get back into the map view. Let's see what happens. You know, it's the first time we've tried it. Let's get rid of that stage, and let's see what happens when this thing tries to get back through the atmosphere. Let's face it into the atmosphere. Let's just turn that to there. Let's have that facing into the atmosphere, please. That's pure retrograde. That's the exact direction in which we're travelling. It's slow. We may end up in the sea. We may have done this entirely wrong. We may well end up in the sea. Let's see what happens. I'm really sorry. I can't help myself. It's ridiculous, I know. Let's time warp all the way down and see what occurs. So again, this is going to be fast. We've got two heat shields up there. One on the bottom of this one, and one on this one. I did add that off screen in the beginning of this video. I do apologise. I meant to mention it, but I didn't. mention it, that is. I did do it, I just didn't mention it. So we're careening through. There's no way we're going to make KSC. I've got that drastically wrong. Yeah, look at the change on that already. We are going to land in the sea. Now, our batteries are all inside. So let's hope they don't go off. The ablator is screaming down. Coming down very, very fast. We've come in very, very hot. These little green things show us the health of the units we have outside. So the comms, they can take quite a beating when it comes down to it. Our little touristy is not having the best time of it. Let's turn that off. Without, let's get these chutes out. Bloody hell, that was close. I nearly didn't release the chutes. Can you believe that? What a load of nonsense. That would have been a disaster. Is there enough chutes on this to slow it? I got lucky there. You'll notice that our chutes opened, deployed, and didn't rip off in speed boost. Time warp speed boost. God's sake, Ben. So there we have that mission completed. Let's just get this back down to the surface, get it splashed down. I don't know if it's going to be a new biome. I doubt it, but we'll try. We can't try a crew report from there because we need to recover the data. Let's just recover that vessel straight away and see where it gets us. Is anything else going to flash up to say, yeah, well done, you've done it? I really hope so, because we collected science data from space around Kerbal and we got a little bit there. Yes, they did. Okay, fantastic. On to 71 science and 373,000 funds. Reputation at 274. That's very good. Let's just recover those are the launch enhance, stabilizer enhancer things. So we'll pick those up. Let's have a quick look at this. So 3 science and 18,000 for the science data, 19 reputation for the VIP to the destination, 9,000 for the. Is that it? Okay. 373,000. We are close to being able to do. If I do the tracking station, we get connect, which will make life a lot more easier. But we really want the R&D department to be upgraded so we can do surface samples, because it's just another example of more science. We still have an active contract. Fly by the moon. Oh my god. All that mission, and I forgot to do radial decoupler, which would have pulled us in a whopping 80,000 credits. I do apologise, folks. Yeah, deadline is 400. Right, okay. Pig screen of death. I'm going to pig screen of death, see how long this video is, and then naturally back into orbit to complete that mission. We may even try and take up a bigger vessel. Let's not get carried away then. So, yeah, I'll get rid of this pink screen of death. I shall be back in a second.